So good morning. In this video, I want to share with you some Google ad results from June. So if you don't run Google Ads to get vendors or landlord leads, then you might want to watch this. If you don't, then don't. But watch all the way through to the end. I'm going to share with you some results of a Google search ad. Okay, so this is paid media. So this isn't SEO or Google Maps or anything like that. This is result of hardcore being at the top of Google when someone says, I want to sell my house fast. So so here we are. So we're in a Google ad campaign, currently paused because we hit the budget. So just to dispel a common myth about Google being expensive, you keep control. Okay, you have 100% control of the budget, so you dictate how much you want to invest. Now, to these types of ads, I don't suggest anything less than £200 a month, because depending on the keywords and the types of clients you want, whether that's landlords or sellers, home vendors, then obviously that is a very competitive marketplace. You're up against the big boys, and the portals as well. So this report here is from the 1st to the 28th of June. And I want to shout out, we're also working in conjunction with the main man himself for Facebook ads. So we're running Facebook remarketing via Paul Long on this one. So this is a bunch of stats which I'll explain to you right now. So the campaign level, so this is all the reporting within campaign level. So really, £251 is what we spent. Okay, so again, you don't need millions, you don't need thousands. You need depending on how many offices you've got, whether it's one office or 20 offices or a million offices, doesn't really matter. It's scalable. Okay, we're only showing up when people actually go to Google. Okay, so this isn't disruptive advertising. For that 251, we've had 15 instant online valuation leads. Okay, so that's what we've had. We're in the auction space, so that is a very important metric to have, is what we call the market share or search impression share. Search impression share basically says to us, out of all the people in this particular area have looked for what we serve, we show up 7 times out of every 10. Okay, so we've got a bit of market there we can play with. Okay, so we spent £251 and we've had 15 babies. Okay, babies. All right, maybe not babies. ValPal or Lead Pro leads or Right Val leads. Okay, but going a little bit further back from that 15 leads or 15 people, 15 individual human beings has come from 61 61 clicks. The 61 clicks came from 371 impressions. Looking at the measurement between these two numbers, so 371 people, or eyeballs, should we say, and 61 clicks, it's a 16% click-through rate. Now, that's basically saying, Google are saying that for the 371 people, 61 of them have actually decided to click on our ad. That means it's relevant to what they were looking for. Okay, hence the reason why we got a conversion rate of 22 slides. Yeah, let's just call it 23% conversion. The average cost the agent to actually have someone click on their ad. Again, talk about selling our house, realizing that that's a very competitive metric. It's £4.12. Okay, so we've had to have a couple of clicks to get a lead. Basically, I don't know what that works out to. 61. We look at this metric basically. So 23%, and also 7. We show up 7 times out of every 10 searches in this particular postcode. So really. I hope you enjoyed this. If you would like us to have this done for your agency, then just message me. I'll be on social media somewhere. Pete Butler is your host, and obviously I'll leave this with you. But yeah, really, really interesting. Hopefully this hasn't statutized you to death. Statutized, a word of mine, trademark. But yeah, really. The cost per lead in this one has cost us £17 a lead, basically. Now, you know, this is you're probably going to get bombarded by saying, "Oh, people, I can get leads for like 15 pence or a pound." It's all market. It's all markets. You know, the UK is broken up to lots and lots of different towns. Each of those towns will have markets in its own market, depending on the key phrases and the terms and the types of clients that you will get. Yeah, we can get cheaper leads or cheaper clicks. It all depends. I mean, we're getting clicks for like 20 pence in some cases. But in this case, it's £4, which is about the average, to be fair. The average cost per click in Google as a whole, or Google Ads, is about £2.50. So it's a good metric. And again, it's all about knowing your math. So if you only charge £500 or £600 or maybe £1,000 to sell a house, this probably isn't going to work for you. But if you're selling and charging 2%, 3%, even better, 4%, then it's certainly worth looking at. And I hope you enjoyed this anyway. So anyway, rant over. If you enjoyed it, please do give me a thumbs up. Ask any questions you got about particularly Google or YouTube advertising, not SEO or anything like that. Not Google My Business. I get a lot of inquiries about Google My Business, and we tend not to touch the organic stuff because you can't really control it. We like the stuff that we can control. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please do give me a thumbs up, stroke my ego. Let me know what you found useful, what you didn't find useful. Speak to you soon. Take care.